Hi, everybody. I'm here with my friend and our mentor, Rex Mendoza, and we are going to talk about how to profitably invest in the year 2020. I'm sure so many crazy things have been happening. You've got the national the disaster going on. And then, of course, so many things are happening. So I'd like to invite Rex to just share with us today what are his thoughts on the matter.
Again, hi everyone. Quite a exciting start for the new year. Very, very challenging. But I'd rather have that, Brother Bo. I mean,
Really?
we've had years where we started really high and then it sputtered, right? I'd rather have a year that starts with a struggle and ends better. I'd rather have that than the
That's
other
right,
way around.
that's right, that's
So
right.
basically, when people get to ask me, so what do we do now? How do I invest now? Again, before I even answer that and get into details, I'd want people to go back to the basics,
Yeah.
right? Get yourself to earn enough income
Yes.
and control your lifestyle so that you become a net earner. If you're a net earner, then there will always be something to invest. Whatever's happening to the market, your job will have to be to deploy your money, to invest it in line with the goals and objectives that you've set for yourself. And these goals and objectives are, somewhere in the future, you'll need them at some future date. So basically, the way to view the market today is not that problematic because it's not going to be soon when you're going to be needing the money.
That's right.
So that's the first part, the income and the expense part. The other part of that is also very crucial. The other part is this, that people have to understand that portfolio management, there has to be a fixed income side there because that has to be an emergency fund. There has to be an emergency
There
fund.
has to be.
So anything happens to you, you get your emergency funds, you don't have to unload. See, that's the reason why a lot of people are really so problematic because they know they'll need the money and the money is losing propositions. Right? So if I need that and I pull it out, I will realize a loss. So the key, ladies and gentlemen, is to have that emergency fund.
That's right.
Anything happens, you get it from there. You don't even have to touch your position today
Yes.
because that position is still in an opportunity position. You
That's
don't
right.
need it.
No.
So the emergency fund is there. Then after that, again, basic is security coverage, health insurance, life insurance.
Yes.
So if I have an emergency fund, I have coverage for
Yes.
my security
Yes.
risks,
Yes.
life and medical.
Yeah.
I have a net earning proposition where I earn more income than what I spend
What I-
because of a
yes.
controlled lifestyle.
Yes.
Look at the perspective. How are you going to be investing today? It's how you have to invest. It's not, I'm investing because of what's happening. What's happening becomes less relevant to you
Yeah.
because you can now look at your horizon and say, oops, hey, this is an opportunity now.
That's right.
See, it changes the perspective, right?
right,
So,
that's right.
so technically, get yourself into the right behavior, get yourself into the right platform. Then we can think about how to invest today.
Beautiful.
I mean,
Beautiful.
that's key for me.
So basics first. I totally agree. I think a lot of people, they get attracted by the stock market, and so they dive in without all those basics things right there. They don't have an emergency fund, and so during times like these, when the stock market is down and then there's an emergency, they're just gonna pull it out, and then they're gonna tell all their friends, wala yung stock market yan, nalugi ako. But then the basics were not there. In our Truly Rich Club stock market seminar, we always teach people to have an emergency fund. It is so crucial. 3 to 6 months of your income or of your monthly expenses, put it there in a fixed income, whether just in the bank, so that you can freely say, okay, what I put in the stock market, I won't need for a long time, and I'm going to make it grow. Yeah.
So after that, then we can really talk investing.
Okay.
Then we can really say, okay, for my goals of retirement, sending my kids to school,
Yeah.
my nth honeymoon, or my, whatever it is.
Yes.
And then we can really spot on say,
Yeah.
this is the way I'll do it.
Yes.
Which means now I'll now have to look at, again, portfolioing. There has to be a portion of my position that's going to be fixed income. There has to be fixed income.
Has to be.
But today, look at now. This is where the environment all the other considerations come in.
Yeah.
Okay? BSP, accommodating policy,
Yeah.
they're lowering interest rates,
Yeah.
they are lowering reserve requirements.
Yeah.
So, mind you, your fixed income positions will slowly dive from the start of the year towards the middle of the year.
Okay.
They will go down. So
Yes.
now, it's incumbent upon all of us to
Yeah.
say, okay, I will have a portion of my money in fixed income. How do I now optimize that fixed income?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
from the typical savings account, time
Yeah.
deposit,
Yeah.
I now have to consider money market funds. I
Yeah.
now have to consider bond funds.
Yes.
I now have to consider placements in commercial paper, which can be good names like BPI bonds, like Ayala land bonds, or maybe even San Miguel bonds, and sometimes even Napocor bonds in dollar terms guaranteed by the government. So if you're going to be looking at all that,
Yeah.
you can now say, okay, that average one earns
Yeah.
less than 1%
Yeah.
of his fixed income. Hey,
Yeah.
I have to earn 2% of my fixed income. That's crucial because you're earning double the average person
That's right.
on your fixed income.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna tell you that this is the crux of it because that's the discipline.
Yeah.
2%, ang baba naman. Sa stocks ko na lang ilalagay.
Yeah, yeah.
Nako, doon tayo magkakaproblema. Kasi yung pang fixed income dapat yun eh. You will have to decide, for example, emergency fund, talagay ko sa stock market.
Hindi pwede, hindi
Dapat
pwede.
naka-fixed income yan.
Yes,
Kasi pwedeng
yes.
makuha ko.
Yes,
Right? And
yes.
if you want to take it out easily, you might
Yeah.
even think, okay, an ATM account, a savings account.
Yeah.
Pero teka lang, magkano ang interest nun?
Baba.
Microscopic. Right? So, what you want to do is to put it in a money market fund
Pwede.
where it can earn 2-3%.
Oo.
Diba?
Fixed income pa rin.
Fixed income pa rin.
Pero mas mataas ng konti.
Oo. Pero hindi mo binago yung complexion ng risk.
Yeah.
Kasi kakailanganin mo siya
That's
anytime.
good, that's good.
Eh na doble na triple mo, di ba?
Yeah.
There are even banks right now, the tech banks,
Oo.
I am not even an endorser of those.
No,
Okay?
no,
I'm not.
no.
I'm not even connected to them. I tell you, they give 4%, 5%,
Yeah.
up to 1 million or
Yeah.
I think sometimes
Yeah.
even 5 million. Ay, doon ko ilalagay emergency fund ko. I can earn 4 to 5. And it's a savings account. I can take it out anytime.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's gonna be great for me.
Yeah.
So, fixed income is fixed income. We optimize
Yes.
without changing the risk profile,
That's right.
without changing the term, without changing because it's matched to a certain need.
Yeah.
Now, yung long-term investment ngayon, which is matching
Yeah.
your long-term objectives, then we manage that now. How much of that is going to be in stocks?
Yes.
How much of that is going to be in managed funds?
Yes.
And how much of that maybe in the Philippines or maybe now we can consider positioning abroad?
Yes. Yes.
So again, guys, it's always an opportunity every particular time. Again, it depends now on the perspective. A lot of people think it's acumen. No, it's not acumen. It's behavior.
Wow.
For me, it's always behavior. And if you're behaving correctly, the pessimism becomes an opportunity.
Wow.
The pessimism becomes an opportunity.
So like right now, there's so much pessimism in the Philippines, in the Philippine stock market. It's down. Our the most prized stocks are in the basement, and so there's a lot of pessimism. But you're right, it's an opportunity.
So it becomes a perspective issue. One guy is crying out loud, I had a net worth of so much. Now because of the prices and I marked my portfolio to market, I have lost so much. The other person says, why am I gonna be looking at that? I have money to invest. The prices are like this. I'm not gonna need this money in 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're cheap now.
They are very
So
cheap.
I have to put it. See, I tell a lot of people. I shared you a note that I wrote.
Yes, yes.
Right to
Very
many of our
Yeah.
friends and investors at
Yeah.
Ramper Financials. And one of these things that's very very crucial to me. I told them, if our Taipans will mark their portfolios to market every day and check
Oh,
their net
gosh,
worth,
yeah.
you think they're gonna be the big people they are today?
No.
You're not watching that, right?
No,
You're
don't.
watching yourself and what you do. You're not watching your tally, your scoreboard on a daily basis. You're watching the wrong things.
That's true.
Right? You have to look at your objective, your opportunities, and maybe it's exciting today.
That's right.
It's an exciting time. Now, sorry, I've mentioned this in many of our seminars, Brother Bo and I,
Yeah.
but it's funny, I mention it again. I take advantage of people's miseries. Yeah? I mean, when people feel miserable, that is when you see great prices.
Yeah, that's true. So there you have it. You know, Rex is saying that today's environment in the stock market is very exciting if you follow what we teach you, which is to set aside a regular small amount, 20%, that's we always recommend. But if you cannot do it 20%, then maybe a 10% of your income. But do it every month, put it into the stock market. So like now, it is exciting because people are miserable because the stocks are bad. But when you're able to buy on a regular basis, like especially now, it'll be amazing. It will be so amazing. That's so good, Rex. I love also. Can I just repeat what Rex said? That the Taipans, you know, do they check, you know, their net worth, their stock market every single day? I doubt it. I think they're more long term. They're really focused on earning their money and then putting money in the stock market.
They're focused on their companies, building their brands, building their product portfolios, creating a platform of stewardship.
Yeah.
You know, and long-term value grows over time. And maybe before you know it, they're listed somewhere because their net worth has gone sky high.
Yeah.
But you know, the daily doesn't get into that. The daily doesn't get into a scoreboard. It's almost like everything you do, you're gonna go back to your scoreboard. No, your scoreboard and your metrics on a daily basis have to be the more visionary side. Like what business are you gonna put up? I mean, how are you gonna be serving people better?
That's right.
I mean, this is what's going to uplift your real value.
Wonderful. There you have it. This is Rex, and Rex and I will continue the conversation in the Truly Rich Club page. And if you're a member of the Truly Rich Club, we announced this that at 2 o'clock or somewhere thereabouts, today Rex and I will be talking about the specifics of how to invest. The different companies we'll just be going through our SAM table, you know, going through the different companies, and we'll be discussing that specific companies to invest, to buy in the stock market, and also we're going to talk about. I think something that I've learned so much from you is the allocation of your investments outside the stock market. You know, something that you and I need to learn also.
It's really the brass tacks now. I mean, once we get, you know, with the members are probably going to be getting more of the specifics, more of the, you know, the issues, the positioning. That's very, very important. The details, so to speak.
Yeah. All right. So hope to see you inside the Truly Rich Club. If you're not yet a member, come and join us. Go to www.TrulyRichClub.com. Be a member, and you'll enjoy not only the live discussions with Rex and Edward Lee and many of our other mentors, but you'll have the replays always there in your video vault that you could watch again and again and learn. You know, just try to absorb all of this, so that you can continue your journey towards financial freedom. Thank you so much. God bless you, everybody. See you inside the Truly Rich Club. www.TrulyRichClub.com.
See you.
Bye.